Hello everybody, welcome to another pickup video. You're watching the NES Collector 1985, and I don't think the season's quite over here. It's kind of still warm, and yeah, there's a lot of yard sales out today. I went out just to see, you know what I mean, just to see what the signs looked like and stuff, and right off the bat I found a bunch of yard sales with video games. So but I want to show you the game I picked up at GameStop. The only game I picked up, well, it wasn't at GameStop, it was outside of GameStop. Somebody was walking in there, and you know, I stopped them and bought the game before they got a chance to bring it in there. So here it is, Resident Evil Raccoon City, Operation Raccoon City. It's complete and everything. I paid $5. GameStop probably would have paid the guy $3 for it or something, so we both, you know, made out a little bit on that. So what I want to show you guys first is all the controllers and cords and stuff, because that stuff's not really that interesting, and then I'll get on to the more interesting stuff. So found this third-party Nintendo 64 controller. It came with a whole bunch of stuff that I got at one place. So I wouldn't have bought this, you know, by itself, but it just basically came for free with everything else. The joystick or the control stick is really messed up, so this is pretty much just broken. This thing is really awesome. It's the Super Pad 64. It's basically like a Nintendo 64 controller. It's got the C buttons right here, A and B, start, the control stick, and this one is really nice. And a nice D-pad, shoulder buttons, and then back here is the Z button. So it's shaped like a, you know, pretty much like a regular controller. It doesn't have that weird, you know, centerpiece or whatever hanging down. It's really awesome. I've never played with it personally, but I've seen reviews online, and everyone says that this controller is a must-have. So that was really cool to find. This came in all that same stuff. It's a 121 games in one, you know, controller or whatever. It came with a power cord and stuff. But I haven't tried it out yet. I haven't tried any of this stuff out yet. I'm kind of wanting to make the video first, so that way I can put it all away and test it out and stuff. So if anything ends up not working, I'll just put an annotation up saying it didn't end up working or something like that. But you guys would be surprised, like 99% of the time all this stuff ends up working and is worth way more than what I paid for it. So I found another one of these GBA adapters, two-player adapters. It has this third, or this like center thing. I don't know what that's for, but maybe to hook up a third player or a printer or something like that while you're playing. I'm not sure, but either way, it's like that. That's how it's built. I've never actually used one of those, but I have like 5 of them now. Let's see. PS2 controller with the rubber, the left stick with the rubber missing. And it's kind of rattly. It's probably not going to work that well. I got this Dream Gear. It's a plug and play with 50 games in one. Seems like a pretty nice controller, and hopefully the games are good in there. So altogether that's like 171 games or something like that, and just these 2 controllers. Another PS2 controller with the left rubber missing. They must have been going crazy with that left thumb. I can't think of a lot of games that uses the left thumb a lot. Isn't it the right? Oh no, it is the left one that I use a lot. I was thinking it's the right one that I use a lot. But it came with this Nintendo 64 controller, and this is actually in really good condition. The joystick is really good, and the buttons are okay. So that was a pretty good find. Hopefully all the buttons work. Came with this football, I don't know, NFL, I think that's a Colts. The whole thing is just like, it's really cool looking, but it's just football, so I'm not really into that kind of stuff. Oops, I accidentally kicked the camera. But yeah, I'm not really into football, so I think I'm just going to end up giving this to my uncle or selling it or something like that. Because my uncle likes football and he has an Xbox, so that'd probably be a perfect gift for him. Another PS2 controller. This one does have both rubbers, and it seems like it'll work very well. Another PS2 controller, same thing, both the rubbers. A PS2 Slim power adapter. And this is the cord for the one of the plug and plays, so you plug it into the TV. That's it for that whole bag. I got a couple other things I want to show you guys that are kind of cord related, but I don't want to spoil too much, so let me just get into the other stuff. Along with that, all those cords and controllers, they had some games, but I bought everything for $20, so I just figured I wouldn't leave anything behind if they're just gonna basically throw it in for the $20 deal. So all this stuff I'm just gonna I'm gonna throw this away, obviously, because it's like totally broken. That's how it was when I got it. I didn't destroy this, guys, I promise. Yeah, this was like that when I got it. So I'm gonna end up just throwing that away. And then the rest of these game cases are empty. SmackDown, Ultimate Alliance, Gundam, something or other, and Max Payne, but this is a GameStop case. I am going to end up just keeping those cases and saving them for other games or something like that. I have like a box for that kind of stuff. It came with this 10 disc changer, and at first I just thought it was full of CDs or something like that, but it was actually full of games. So that was pretty cool. I'm gonna pull them out so I can show you guys. I don't collect disc only games, so I'm gonna end up probably selling these or keeping them until I find the cases for them. But nothing too special. We got Madden, Road Rash 3D, SmackDown 2, Need for Speed 3, Toy Story Racer. This one actually is, I heard is pretty fun. Tekken 3, I already have that game. Crash Warped, I already have that. 2 Extreme, Moto Racer 2, and Small Soldiers. So that was a pretty good bonus, I guess. Also had this Dreamcast CD case, which is really awesome. It has like Sega on the back embroidered, and there's a few games in here. This is a game, Transformers, Cybertron. No, that's a DVD. So these are some bootleg copy games. Sorry, bootleg copy games. We got Virtua Tennis, Ready to Rumble Boxing, Round 2. This is a real copy of Medal of Honor for the PS1. And then we got Triple Play and Mag Force, Loader Disc, NBA 2K1. I'm probably just gonna end up throwing these away. Well, not the real copies, but all the bootleg ones. I'm gonna end up throwing those away. This is a official Sega Dreamcast magazine demo disc, so it probably has a bunch of demos on there. King of Fighters 2000. I'm gonna try these on my Dreamcast first to see if they actually work, but if they don't work, I'm gonna throw them away. I'm definitely keeping the case though, and I'm keeping like the PS1 games in there and stuff. So on to some more interesting stuff now, finally. We're like 10 minutes into the video, and now we're finally getting to the good stuff. We got Pokemon Leaf Green with no label. Psychonauts for the Xbox. This is a game I've been actually looking for a while. I heard it's really fun. So it is complete, and the disc is in good condition. Let's see, got a PS2 Slim, which you probably could have guessed I picked up because you saw the power cord earlier. That's why I didn't want to show too much of that other stuff off, because I was already kind of spoiling stuff. But yeah, PS2 Slim, and a fat PS2. And I find these all the time now for like really cheap. Almost every time I go out to the art sales, I find fat PS2. Picked up a Nintendo 64, and I always check to see what's in here, and that's the first thing I did when I showed up. And check it out, another expansion pack. And the cool thing about this lot with the Nintendo 64 was it came with the where is it? It also had the jumper pack in the box too. You know, sitting in the box of games too. So I'm gonna pop this back in the Nintendo 64 and sell that, and then keep the expansion pack. So, and probably sell that separate, because those things go for like 10 or 15 bucks. Also, it came with a memory card made by Pelican. Came with a Nitro Byte memory card. And I think there was actually one more memory card. Yeah, there's a memory card in the Super Pad 64, an actual first party one, so that's cool too. Came with a 8 megabyte PS2 memory card, the see-through red. And two of these Game Boy Advance chargers. Both of them first party. They should work fine. And believe it or not, we're actually still pretty much on the $20 lot, except for the Nintendo 64, which was 15 bucks. And the Psychonauts for the Xbox and the Leaf Green I bought at a different yard sale as well for 2 bucks a piece. So everything else that I've shown you guys so far has been $20, including this right here. The only thing that's wrong with it, which is a kind of a big deal, wow, that music is kind of really loud. I need to turn that down. 1 second. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I'm back. I was kind of like talking loud so that I can like make sure that you hear me, but that's a waste of time when I could just turn it down. The only thing that's really wrong with it is the door is broken. I have a guy, or I have a friend that knows how to fix stuff like this, so he should be able to fix that no problem. But look at the screens though. I mean, there's not a scratch on these things, so how does somebody broke the door and didn't put a scratch on the screens? I'm not totally sure. And the whole system itself is in really good condition. There's hardly any scratches on the outside. So it's a DS Lite, plays Game Boy Advance games and DS games. So that was a pretty good find. I'll probably be able to get that fixed for about 10 or 15 bucks, maybe 20 bucks at the most. So it also came with a charger. And the system actually does work still. You know, it turns on and plays games and stuff. It's just that you kind of have to hold the door up or whatever, or else it'll just fall back down. Came with a DSi XL manual and big old booklet and stuff. I don't know why it came with that instead of the DS Lite manual. But that must have been a different system that they bought at a different time. A couple other things I bought in the $20 lot. 2 Xbox 360s And I asked the guy if they worked, and he said no. So I already knew ahead of time that they were red ringed. But I'm gonna take the chance on them anyway, and see if I can at least resell them for 10 bucks a piece or something like that, and make my 20 bucks back. That way it'll pay for everything else: the PS2, all the controllers, you know, both the PS2s actually, the DS Lite, and you know, basically everything else I showed you guys. It'll pay for all that. So here's the other one. So it also came with 2 power bricks. No AV cords though, and the power bricks did come with the other cord that hooks up with those too. So let's see. Also picked up at a different yard sale, I picked up a Xbox 360 AV cord, so that was pretty neato, and then another power brick. So that's 3 power bricks in one day. At a different yard sale, I picked this up for $1. Original Xbox DVD remote. So now I can play DVDs on my original Xbox. So that's pretty cool. Here's the cords for the PS2, for one of the PS2s. I found another one of these Game Boy Advance to GameCube adapters. So now I have 2 of these. Here's the AV cord for the Nintendo 64, RF unit for multiple systems, Nintendo 64, PS, and original Xbox. Power brick for the Nintendo 64. And let's go ahead and show you the games that I got for the Nintendo 64 now. Game Shark version 3.0. Doom 64, and all of these games have the name written on the top. Star Fox 64. GoldenEye 007, which is ironically what we're listening to in the background. That's kind of cool. I didn't do that on purpose. Gex 64. I just typed in best rare music for the Nintendo 64 on YouTube, and clicked like the first video, so that's what we're listening to. I'll leave a link in the description so that way you guys can check out the video yourself if you want to. Donkey Kong 64, another rare game. NFL Quarterback Club 99. Super Mario 64. And Mario Kart 64. So that's it for the Nintendo 64 games and all that stuff. I have one more thing to show you guys, the grand finale. Let me take a drink of my soda real quick. Okay. So I've been finding a lot of boxed stuff lately, which is really cool because anything boxed from like over 10-15 years ago is always really cool to find, at least in my opinion. So here we go. I found a PS1 DualShock box, and it actually has the system in there in really good condition. I think they might have played it a couple times and then put it away. I don't know if I'm going to do an unboxing of this or not. It's basically just the system in there. There's nothing too special. There's a controller and a system. So it's the original PlayStation, the one that looks like that right there. And yeah, this is going to go on my shelf and be displayed. So hope you guys enjoyed, and until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.